The second part of Power Ranger Dino Charge's premiere aired this week, and the episode was called Past, Present, and Fusion. We're introduced to our Green Raptor Ranger to be Riley, a rancher's son with a love of fencing who, while trying to save his dog from the monster Fury, ends up coming across another Energem. Much like Tyler last episode, they show this guy was ready to become a hero way before he even got powers. He bravely charges into battle armed with nothing but a piece of fence that of course transforms into his personal ranger weapon, because that's just the way things work in this world. Riley comes across Shelby and Tyler on his way to the museum, and together the three rescue a man trapped under his car. And by rescue, I mean they launch his car into the air and freaking blow it up, because again, this is Power Rangers, and damn it, this thing needs explosions if it's gonna make it. I also actually caught a funny little piece of discontinuity wherein Tyler asked Shelby, is that the museum? Even though he was totally at the museum last episode. But hey, I'm not here to harp on the little things, I'm here to talk about the stuff I genuinely like. It's when the three make it to the museum, they accidentally find their way into the command center for this series. You see, Chase and Coda, the two guys from last episode, they're already Rangers, and they've been working with the Alien Keeper on finding the other gems and fighting the monster Fury. I gotta admit, I like this twist. Usually we would have to sit around and wait for the whole team to be assembled, but this moves things along at a much better pace than usual for this early in a Power Rangers season. The team gets called out to the city to fight the ice monster from last episode, and it's here we get our first big team morph. These Dino Charge Rangers don't actually get traditional morphers. They have their weapons, which they plug little devices into in order to do both. It's a bold new direction to be sure, and it serves as another nice change of pace, but honestly, at this point, anything would be better than the big stupid tiki heads the Megaforce guys had. It's in this fight that Tyler must also get his Megazord under control, and for the first time, and I think maybe ever in Power Rangers, the Zord plays a major part in combat. I also gotta say, the Zords themselves look pretty damn nice, a fusion of practical costume and CGI work. The fight scenes were once again pretty top-notch, much more in line with the classic Saban era of action, and not the Kalish explosion stuff we all grew to hate in the Disney era. Each Ranger comes packing their own battle personality too, which I quite appreciate. Green guy likes to use his sword, Mr. Red likes to use his gun, etc, etc. You know what? I'm actually kind of embarrassed to admit how much I really enjoyed Past, Present, and Fusion. It brought me back to being a little kid again watching the Power Rangers on Saturday morning. The acting is much improved from the stuff we've seen in past seasons. The action is classic Power Rangers fare, and the characters are actually kind of rich and varied. It looks like Shelby's going to have an arc for this season, and that's pretty damn good. What else can I say? I give this one a 9 out of 10.